teu calor a vida inteira. Tua energia em mim cintila. Seu sol e sua sombra quero ser. Sua ama, amiga e amante. Para consigo poesia fazer. Em qualquer lugar ou instante.
Okay. That's the link shared in all the places I have to share it when I go live completely by myself with no help. God, it's always a mad rush. I go live and then I have to share the link and tell people that I go live. I never plan these things. I never give anyone advance notice. So that would make my life a lot easier if I did that, but I'm not that organized. So, hello. Oh no, my desk is going up. That's not what we want. Down. Bad desk. All right. Hello. Hello to anyone in the chat or watching later on. Oh, hello, Craig. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you tuned in to one of my live streams for the first time when I'm having all these technical difficulties because I haven't done one of these in months. It's good. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. How are you? How is your evening going? Hello to everyone else. I haven't done a live stream in ages. I thought with all the fun trailers that have just come out from Summer Game Fest, specifically the Dying Light the Beast gameplay that's just come out, I have not watched it yet. There's like a full 30 minutes of gameplay I have not watched, and I really want to watch it. And having had such a great reception to my Dying Light video a couple months ago, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to come on and do a live reaction stream, something I have never done before, I might add. So we'll see how much I have to say about it. The gameplay might be... I don't know if we'll get through all 30 minutes of it, we'll see, because it depends how much I stop to talk to you about it. But we have that. I've got some demos that I really want to play, and I've been putting off playing them because I just hardly ever have time to actually just sit down and play a demo for a game. So I might try and play those later if we get through the Dying Light gameplay. We'll just see where the night takes us. But yes, hello to anyone tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I hope your Sunday is going well. Please tell me how your weekend has been. I hope you've not got the Sunday scaries. I reckon since I took like 10 minutes to share the link around and I kept people waiting, I think we just get into it. I think we just get into some Dying Light the Beast gameplay. I'm very excited. All right, so I hope this all works. I did some technical runs before coming on live and it went fine. But please, if something is wrong, if you can't hear me, or I don't know, you can't hear something, or it's too loud or something, just tell me in the chat. And if you want to watch my video about Dying Light, you can hit !Dying Light in the chat. My video will come up if you want to watch that before you watch this, but that's maybe better for people who are watching later. Who knows? Let's get into it. Let's go. Dying Light the Beast.
Welcome to Dying Light the Beast, a AAA open-world survival horror set in the beautiful valley of Castor Woods.
Okay, hold on. I know we're like 8 seconds in, but this is a very good sign. Okay, so something in Dying Light 2 that I did not enjoy very much is how they sort of didn't carry over the ambience of the first game, and a lot of the ambience in the first game came from lighting scenes like this. Hello, Lids. Thank you for joining. Lurking is the best. We love lurking. So I love this. I love that they've opened the 30-minute gameplay trailer with a really nice sunset. That is good vibes from Dying Light. They clearly know what they're doing.
Decades after the zombie outbreak.
Kyle, E&F is an old
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to pause this so often because I'll just have so much to say. You'll have heard, I'll play it again. You'll have heard the very subtle Dying Light 1 musical theme feed into that sunset. That is exactly what we want. Let's just listen to that in full now. I feel like a sportscaster. This is great.
The outbreak.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Tell me I'm gonna find the Baron there.
No guarantees. But it's no coincidence they're active in the area.
Dying Light is a game of smart survival, so it's not always good to fight. When you see a large group of biters, it's better to use a decoy to distract them.
Those zombies look buff. Look at this. Hold on. I can actually use my cursor here as a look at this one. Those are some chunky zombies. I mean, I have seen a couple of gameplay trailers for the game. I saw the Summer Game Fest one a couple days ago. I know Kyle Crane has some like mad animal abilities, right? Maybe they've made a lot of the zombies a bit heftier. Who knows? We'll carry on watching.
In this early game mission, we follow a lead to an abandoned factory used by the Baron to experiment on chimeras, his terrifying zombie mutations. Since chimeras are crucial for Kyle's progression, he decides to investigate with the help
Dropkick?
of Olivia.
Yeah, yes, there we go.
From the
That's
Baron's
an instant buy for me. Hello, Nick. Am I scared of zombies? Who isn't scared of zombies? I'll tell you what, if there was a zombie apocalypse tomorrow, I would be medium scared. It depends on what type of zombie I feel. Because if it's a fast zombie, we're all screwed. If it's slow zombies, then we're fine. Which game fascinated you more from Summer Game Fest? That's a really good question. I have a list. I will maybe get to it properly later on, but there are a couple on my shortlist, Dying Light the Beast being one of them. I also really liked, there was, hold on. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up my Steam wish list because I had a couple of these put down on there. So the first one I really liked was Chronicles Medieval. We'll maybe watch some of the trailers from Summer Game Fest later on so that I can actually make progress on this 30-minute gameplay trailer. But Chronicles Medieval is like it looks like a really fun medieval battle simulator where you get to actually like command legions and stuff while actually playing in the battle. That looks pretty sick. I'm excited for that. Atomic Heart 2. I think Atomic Heart was very underrated. So I'm very excited for the second one. The Cube, which is their like multiplayer spin on Atomic Heart, could be really cool. It could also be something that falls flat on its face. Who knows? I tell you what, Lego Voyagers, that 2-person co-op Lego game where you build stuff to solve puzzles, looks incredible. Dying Light the Beast looks great. Ill, I also added to my wishlist as well, but I need to refresh some of these later on. Did I love Daywalker? Which one was Daywalker? Hold on. Look at people asking me questions and me not doing what I said I was going to do on this stream. Daywalker game. Oh, that game looks amazing. I have not seen. Is there a new FGS trailer for that? Because I have not seen it. I need to look it up if there is a trailer because I am really excited for that game. I think it looks really cool. Okay, anyway, for the people who want to watch the Dying Light and the Beast gameplay, let's get back to it.
It's lab.
Okay, that zombie looks dumb as hell. That's exactly what you want. That's the type of zombie I
Virus
would not be
still
afraid
exhibit
of.
Human traits. Don't be fooled. This makes them even more dangerous.
Oh, nice. Okay. I really hope that we start Dying Light the Beast. I know that it's like a sequel. There'll be plenty of new players. I love the details in these environments. My
Damn.
God.
Hurry.
Time is a crucial
But I really
element
hope
of
we
the Dying Light
do.
gameplay, and the setting sun is a warning of the upcoming night, the scariest and most tense part of the experience.
Yeah, okay. What I was saying was, I really hope that we have a lot of Kyle Crane's just abilities from the off, because I think in Dying Light 2, I know they had so many new players, so I don't really blame them for this, but I feel like there was a lot of sequelitis stuff to it. There was a lot of like, okay, you don't know how to play the game. Here is like a whole new skill tree that's going to take ages to progress with. I love Dying Light 1 because of the progression. You can hear me talk about that in my video about it. But I really hope from the off we have like classic Kyle Crane abilities. Like we have the break fall, we have upgraded free running so that we can just get in and enjoy it. What I was saying earlier on about the hefty zombies, look at this guy. This guy is an absolute unit. That type of zombie I would absolutely be afraid of, to answer your question, Nick. Anyway, let's go on with it. Dawn Walker, yes.
Abandoned buildings like this one can be dangerous, but they're also a good source of crafting parts and other loot.
Oh, okay. I was really expecting the like... In the first game, Kyle Crane has that like amazing handoff ability.
Observe the environment. Search
But stabbing
every
them in the
nook
head
and
works too.
cranny for hidden stashes or abandoned weapons. These are the tracks that will lead us to the factory. Let's follow them.
God, look at the environments. These are really, really nice. Oh,
Kyle, it's getting dark. Careful around the night creeps and volatiles. They're hard to dodge in the woods. There should be a safe zone nearby on your roof.
I tell you what, Dying Light in the woods. Oh, this is going to be something else. The audio sounds really authentic to the first game too, which I really like.
Dying Light is known for its thrilling night experience, and the Beast truly cranks it up.
I like the jump for seemingly no reason there. Maybe he was jumping across a train car actually. But it looks very similar to
But there's more to the night than just the visuals. It offers a
Dying Light
completely
1's
different
jump.
gameplay experience. Now, we need to switch to a more careful, stealthy approach, while keeping an eye out for volatiles, our iconic apex predators, the kings of the night.
So one thing I'm curious about is the heads-up display. Am I into Mind's Eye? That is a really good question. I would love to be into Mind's Eye, but I think it's that game is a huge question mark for this year. I mean, like, Build a Rocket Boy, a Scottish developer, I love.
The volatiles
Don't know how that game is going to turn out.
themselves, so
Because
it
from the previews that were from like 2 weeks ago, which was like, again, like three weeks before the game comes out, press didn't even get to play in their preview. They just got to watch some streamed gameplay, which is a little bit problematic. That is probably not what you want from a game that's coming out soon with that kind of budget. And the executives like walked out of the studio like a week ago. So I'm really curious to see how it turns out. Signs aren't pointing to it being good. Muddang Two Hearts. Is that the new... Remind me what that game is. Is that the new one from not Game Science, but it looks very much like Black Myth? Or am I thinking of something else? Who knows? What I was going to say, with Dying Light the Beast. I'm curious. Obviously, this is a gameplay trailer where they've not got any HUD on the screen, but I'm really curious to see what sort of HUD elements they have, because in Dying Light 2, they had like health bars above the enemies' heads, which I don't know if I really I don't think I liked those, to be honest. It was a bit RPG like. I might be misremembering it. Who knows? But I hope that the HUD is as authentic as it was in Dying Light 1, because I thought that was a really good like use of UI while not muddying an experience. But we'll see. I think Mind's Eye is somehow connected to Rockstar's ex-employees. Yes, so it was a lot of former Rockstar devs, or I think the founders of the studio were former like higher ups at Rockstar, from what I remember. But yeah, there's so much drama about that game happening. Oh, Splinter Cell type from Asian perspective. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I have seen that. So maybe we can look it up later on. Remind me if we're on later on and we have done with Dying Light Beast and some demos and stuff. I'll cover some different SGF stuff after we've done Dying Light. But yeah, Mind's Eye is going to be a really weird one for sure.
Just one sees us, the chase starts. We can't allow this to happen.
Nice. Red barrel that we just saw there. Love those from the first game. A lot of fun like sandbox gameplay you could get out of those.
In moments like this...
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Just look at how much stuff is floating through the air. I love that nonsense, because you can hear me again in my Dying Light video. I have like a 2-minute section all about I just love watching the air in Dying Light, because it is just like filled with, you can tell that Haran is sick because it's just so filthy, even just by looking across the skyline. You can just see stuff floating. You can see these birds. They don't look like birds, and it looks gross. I love that in this you can see, obviously there's stars in the background up here, but there's like leaves coming out of the forest. Obviously this hive of whatever flying insects were around this barrel. I like that it looks sick and disgusting. Where am I from? I'm from Scotland. I am a kind and good-hearted gaming YouTuber. That is probably the biggest compliment I have received this month. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
This, we can use our survivor sense to locate the volatiles around us.
Okay, so Survivor... I think that was the same in Dying Light 1. So that doesn't seem like an upgrade or anything. That's cool. But it looks like you can hide in the bushes. That's nice. Because in Dying Light 1, it did kind of... like, you did need to be behind a physical object. There weren't... I don't think there were hiding places. I mean, stealth wasn't a really big emphasis in Dying Light 1, but it was a huge emphasis in Dying Light 2. And it was kind of fumbled because... there just wasn't... besides those, like, weird... infected, like, buildings you could go into. I don't want to call them dungeons, but they kind of were. Besides those, it wasn't really like it wasn't a massively used element, and they didn't really allow much for it mechanically to be like a really stealthy experience. Tall grass stealth.
Grass offers some protection, but it's not enough to trick the volatile senses. We'd better move.
That's cool. Okay, so they can like smell you, I guess. So yeah, the reason I was talking about like HUD and stuff like that is because in Dying Light 1, part of the reason you could kind of skirt around volatiles was because in your minimap you had like they had a vision cone that you could really clearly see, which made it, especially in my most recent playthrough for my video, I was playing by myself for the first time, so and not having any co-op help, so that made it really easy to get around the volatiles. So I am curious to see if they're going to have something like that in the second game, in Dying Light the Beast, because in the second game I want to say they didn't have a mini map, they just had the compass up top. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Please correct me if I am, because it's been ages since I played Dying Light 2.
Marked by the volatiles. Let's distract them with firecrackers and make a run for it.
Pulls out giant axe. Quick turn confirmed. Ooh, windows have shutters. I like that. Oh my god. Okay, so stamina doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. Nice. Oh, okay, I like that.
As you can hear, this fight has made Kyle quite agitated, which means quite soon he might just lose his temper and unleash the beast within.
Whoa.
Now that the zombies are gone, let's make sure we secure this safe zone so we can sleep tonight. We need to hurry. The volatiles can still be heard outside. Something bad happened here. But these zombies don't look like a threat anymore.
Me when I go anywhere in Dying Light, because it's just like, yeah, something bad probably happened here. It's a zombie apocalypse, my friend.
Let's check out the electric box.
Look at the, oh my god, Techland.
Let's
Look at the hairs on his arms. They did not need to put that kind of detail in there. Oofed. Those are pretty nice arm hairs. Not to give him a weird compliment or anything, but I mean, as video game arm hairs grow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
check out the electric box.
Ah yes, famed electrician Kyle Crane. You ever notice how he doesn't actually do electrician stuff? He just, you know, like cranks open the cupboard, twists a couple of fuses, done. Everything's, the whole city's powered up again. See, that's exactly what I mean. He's a master of changing fuses, or whatever those things are. Can you tell I know nothing about electric box stuff, fuses, and the like? Oh, he's getting angry. You won't like him when he's... Oh my god! Oh!
This was just a glimpse of how...
What? I'm sorry, we have to go back and put this...
This was just a glimpse.
Put this to some jolly music. So... He's angry. He just crushed a zombie's head. Kyle, you're doing too much. I can't keep up. So he grabs this guy by the face, smushes him, grabs the unit of a zombie, which I highlighted earlier, sticks his hand through him, and casts him aside, and then does a King Kong Hulk ground smash, and then just, I don't know what he did there. He like ripped that guy's arm off, I guess. Crazy. Kyle Crane has become the beast. I like it. Okay, let's keep going.
Get when he's in his beast mode. When he receives or deals damage and is in danger, he can tap into these powers given to him by years of experimentation.
Years of experimentation. So I'm very curious, and anyone in the chat who either knows or remembers the plot of the second game better than I do, please let me know. I don't know what the plot of this game is going to be, because I mean, spoilers if you've not played the following DLC for Dying Light, but I mean, like, the canon ending, Kyle Crane, I'm not sure he's making it out of there at the end of the game, but clearly he has. I don't know, I haven't really looked into it enough to know, but it kind of seems like they have either retconned or they've gone with a different ending, or I don't know. Who knows? But if you know, please tell me, because I am actually really curious to know how he made it out of the following DLC.
UV light is on, so it will protect us from any zombie invasion during the night. Let's use the bed and start fresh in the morning.
Nice, okay. Safe zones. Pretty standard Dying Light fare. Ready or Not looks like a really great game. I've actually been seeing,
but also a crafting table, which allows you
a couple of videos of people playing it, and it looks like a really cool game. I think it's on my wishlist even. Look at the rain! Look at the rain! I'm sorry, I'm really excited. I'm the video game rain guy, and just in case you don't know this, I made a whole 20-minute video about rain in video games, and Dying Light wasn't one of them, but it was probably one of the most commented games on that video of why didn't you talk about Dying Light. Maybe I will after Dying Light the Beast, because this looks torrential. Look at that. It sounds incredible as well.
Is not in Kyle's favor today, but it's a good glimpse into a number of graphical advancements we've made in...
Oh, look at all the raindrops on the water. That is beautiful.
Dying Light the Beast to make the world feel real. This is a game in which
the rain's like bouncing off of all the characters as well. I love that. Oh, and it's like trailing down from the bridge.
The Beast is a proper open world game, so it's full of dynamic emergent moments like this. Here, a group of raiders is pillaging some good loot. Let's see if they found something interesting.
Nice. Okay, so the parrying and stuff in the second game, it's in there. I like it. Oh! Oh my god! He cleft him in twain! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that the same level of like dismemberment and everything from the first game is in there, but it's just a lot more graphically detailed so that you can see that guy's rib cage. Oh, I love it. Nice. A grenade and a... whatever that is. Not a machete. I can't think of the word. Drop kick him.
Right now we're
Drop
entering
kick
the
the zombie.
industrial part of the valley, one of the distinct and visually diverse biomes that we have in the game, like the swamps or the national park.
The firecracker was like this close to hitting that zombie square in the head.
Olivia, I'm at the factory. No sign of the Baron's men yet.
It's not a big place. You'll find them. Just find them before they find you.
Hanging dead guy means atmosphere. In any video game. Ask any video game and it will tell you. Okay, nice. Reyna's dying off a little bit. It was a little abrupt on that bridge. Not to pick holes, but you can kind of see it. It's going. It's kind of spitting rain. It's falling from that bridge there, and it stops. That's fine. It's an in-development game. And to be fair, I don't really give a shit about that kind of thing, but it's funny.
A bunch of guys armed with rifles.
And look, the rain is slowly stopping. I like that.
Going on here. We could go for a frontal assault, but let's try a different, quieter approach.
Olivia, the Baron's guards are here. Main entrance is a no-go. I'm gonna have to find another way in.
God, the sound design is great. I bet you that falls to pieces. No? Okay.
Climb everything and go anywhere was always a motto of the series. In Dying Light the Beast, parkour is used not only for traversal, but also to solve environmental puzzles like this one.
Okay, so kind of like the radio towers, I guess? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's an environment. Do you know what? It's fine. You gotta love a gameplay trailer slow pan. Ooh, the horizontal wall run. Nice. God, yeah, the sound in this game is gonna be great. Like just the noise that every individual thing you're climbing is making. That guy has a boat. Take it. I can't believe he didn't twist the guy's neck. That's so unlike Kyle Crane.
1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 enemies.
If you can choose to play this kind of level stealthily, Dying Light is like gonna be even better than it's been before.
In the game, you could solve this situation in any way you choose. But for this playthrough, let's play it safe.
Because it's like it's leaning into its Far Cry roots, which I love, because I love to play Far Cry games stealthily. Dying Light, I never really played stealthily. But that's partly because they didn't really allow for it. Any game where, or any level where you were fighting Rice's goons with the guns and everything, it was always just a shootout straight from the off. It was never really like...
Some of them are using firearms. We need to get one for ourselves.
It was never really like a, oh, you enter this area, they aren't aware of you yet. God, it looks like quite a big map, doesn't it? And there's all the woods and everything as well. God, I'm actually getting really excited for this game now.
In Dying Light the Beast, every resource is crucial.
It makes
so
the
we
same
cannot let
noise,
arrows
the
go
bow,
to waste.
from the first game. This actually feels like Dying Light 2. Like, I know we got a Dying Light 2, but this actually feels like the Dying Light 2.
Okay, let's go in loud.
Okay, that was a choice. I like it. Nice drop kick.
Survivor's Sense not only identifies the position of enemies, but also marks their type.
Oh,
This allows you to plan your assault accordingly.
it looks like the dismemberment systems are really dynamic in terms of just like opening a character model up, which I like. Because there was never really, there was lots of like, oh, you can cut someone's arm off and they'll like start bleeding and stuff in the first game, but there was never like, you've hacked them in the gut, they are just bleeding from the gut and you can see their intestines.
Damn it!
Enemy in sight!
What the hell is going on in there?
Seems we're not the only problem here.
Okay,
Something else is...
completely unrelated note to Dying Light. I love when every gameplay trailer for any game that's coming out, for some reason, it's played on a controller in the demo. I don't really understand this. I guess, like, okay. I understand, because you want to be able to do like slow pans across environments, because it's very cinematic and it's smooth and it makes people like feel like the game isn't jarring or gonna give them motion sickness or something. But it means whenever there is a gameplay section in any gameplay trailer where someone is using a gun, they cannot aim. Like, they just can't. And it's the reason why, like, if you go on any IGN preview, for example, all of the comments will just be like, why can't this person aim? Game journalists are so bad at games. And it's like, yeah, because they're using controllers in gameplay sections when they probably should be using a mouse and keyboard. But hey, look, your preferences are your preferences, that's fine, but it's just really funny to me.
Broken free. But first, we need to deal with the Baron's men.
Oh, the soundtrack is going off. Kyle, I feel like you're making this a little bit unfair. See, that's what I mean. His aim was way off there. Or her aim. Yeah, okay. Personally, I wouldn't be using a gun in Dying Light.
I guess that's all of them. Time to find out what's going on here.
It's time to investigate. Let's see what happened here.
A large cage and a very big hole. It must be huge. It's the same gadget I saw earlier. What the hell is it for?
Do we reckon this is a new zombie type? Is it a demolisher?
You! What the hell are you doing here?
Who are you?
Answer the question, asshole!
I can't. He will.
Start talking.
Okay. We're testing a new virus strain.
What new strain?
God, I don't know what it is.
You know, the freaks.
But even like the cutscenes and the way that the characters are moving looks so faithful to the first game. Way more faithful than the second game ever did.
But you can still find it.
How?
Wait. You can lure it.
With what?
A special gas.
Gas?
There's a storage room in the basement. Take a gas canister and put it in the dispenser. It will lure the chimera
This
there.
guy's lip is
That's what those
sweating.
devices are for.
There's one in the junkyard near the forest. He's close enough to lure it from the woods. Fire it up, and the freaks will come to you.
That character model is really detailed.
Please, don't kill me. I've told you everything, I swear.
I wonder if if all the characters are going to be that detailed. Because like the perspiration on his face,
Need to find that gas.
that was really, really nice.
Okay, so now we've got a shotgun. But what's more important is that we've also learned that the Baron is indeed manipulating the DNA of special zombies and uses some kind of chemical gas to lure and control them. Let's find that gas then.
Locked. Gotta be another way in.
I don't know, Kyle, that looks like quite a small air vent. I probably sound like a broken record, but my god,
Didn't bother to
I
mention
love
they
the
have
sounds.
infected here too.
Like, the soundscape is just so full. And the fact that you always hear the zombies before you see them is great. I mean, at least in indoor sections. Wonder how many weapons you can hold, because in this gameplay trailer, he has picked up a lot of different weapons. And he is cycling through some of them. Nice. But it's obviously not showing any UI, like... Oh. Oh, he missed him. God, look at all the blood on the walls. I love it. Is that a flamethrower?
A flamethrower. A new addition to the Dying Light arsenal.
I guess it's a flamethrower. Whoa! There it is. Oh my god. Nice, okay. I didn't see myself using a flamethrower in Dying Light, but I will gladly give it a go.
Alright, got the gas canister.
Something really ominous about Kyle Crane holding a flamethrower and pointing it directly at a giant canister of gas. It's like, Kyle, no.
With some kind of special gas. Turns out that's what those devices were for.
I wonder what kind of gas it is.
No clue. I just hope it works.
Kyle, please be careful.
Yeah, like you come outside and you can just hear the wind. Like, I love it. Whoa! So...
Vehicles are another new feature of Dying Light the Beast. So let's use the Baron's men's pickup truck.
Okay, cool. I was wondering about this. So, obviously in Dying Light, the following DLC, a big part of it.
It feels nice to smash through zombies like that. You have to remember that this is a survival game. The vehicle can't get damaged or destroyed. And you'll need to find fuel for it.
Cool. Yeah, so I was wondering in this game, because obviously in some of the trailers and stuff, they had a few bits of vehicle clips in there. So I was really curious to see, would there just be like random vehicles you can just jump into at different points of the game? Or will you have like a dedicated buggy like you did in the following? I mean, obviously, like, that is going to do things. Having vehicles is going to do things to the size of the map, too. Which makes sense, because I did say earlier, it does look like a massive map. Got the soundtrack as well. They're really showing it off well. Fair enough. Okay, that's one way to deal with that problem, I guess.
It looks like the testing ground the scientist was telling us about. Let's use the gas here.
Too quiet.
Fair, okay. Kind of seems like they're leaning into gunplay a bit, which is okay. I think it really depends for me, because I know that the gunplay is a slightly controversial issue in Dying Light 1 and maybe 2 as well. I think it depends on how you play the game and who you play the game with, because I noticed that I was using guns a lot more in Dying Light 1 when I replayed it solo for the first time, which I'd never really done before. Whenever I played co-op Dying Light, it was like, it was basically like etiquette was unwritten rule. We never use guns unless we actually have to, or we unlock like Rice's pistol or something. Oh, hello. Oh, hi.
Okay, so that's the Chimera. Big,
The Chimera.
and throwing stuff at us. But Kyle Crane also has some tricks up his...
I was trying to get a nice pause frame on him.
We can use firearms, but of course ammunition is scarce.
Yeah, it's not gonna
So
happen.
our
I should have
supply
paused it
line will
earlier.
last the whole fight.
That thing is massive. Okay, it kind of
melee
looks
weapons
like
don't work too well against a monster like this.
I mean, it does look like a charger or a demolisher in the first game, even though it looks different. You know, like mechanically, the actual like. Apart from that, that's new. But I mean, all the moves it's doing, like the charging, the hammer stuff on the ground, all of that's fairly familiar. Picking a slab up and throwing it at you—that's exactly what the demolishers did. Okay, that fair enough. That's kind of new.
Allows Kyle to charge up his beast meter. Now he's ready to unleash it.
Oh God, what is it gonna do? Whoa, that's a big jump. So, okay. See, my question kind of is... Fair enough. My question kind of is, are the beast abilities that you get access to... Oh my God. Cutscene with like a third person perspective? That's interesting. So yeah, my question is, will you get beast abilities outside of combat? Like, will there be beast parkour abilities, do you think? Because that could be really cool. But I mean, they've not shown anything here, and the whole beast meter idea would suggest that it's just you build it up during combat. So who knows? But that could be cool. Like if you just unlocked a super jump while running around the city, that would be pretty cool.
Hey, Olivia, the gas worked. That freak came here.
Did you manage to kill it?
Yeah.
Well, thank God you're alive. But get your ass out of there, Kyle. God only knows what Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
One last thing and I'm on my way.
The Chimera is down, and we've got some intel about the Baron's operations.
God, look at the hair on his fingers and his hands. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so maybe by killing chimeras
Castor Woods still holds a lot of secrets.
and special
We
infected,
can't wait for you to discover all of them.
maybe you inject yourself with a sample of it and then get more abilities. Maybe that's how that works. Like it's a separate upgrade tree or something. Either way, August 22nd. I'm very excited. Oh, I like that. If you're in the chat, please let me know. What did you think of the gameplay? What do you think about Dying Like the Beast? Are you excited? I don't know. I don't usually recommend pre-ordering games, and I don't usually pre-order games, but that's looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. Maybe that's a pre-order. Who knows? But either way, that was a really good gameplay trailer. I enjoyed that. I think they are onto a winner. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about it because I was rambling so much during the actual gameplay trailer, but that's very, very cool. Let me just see here. Yeah, all right. So now the plan is that I have a couple of demos downloaded that I haven't played. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, okay. So I have a couple of demos that are downloaded, ready to play, and I haven't played them yet. So I figure we might use the rest of this stream to just play through a couple of demos. I don't know if I'll play all of them, but I have a couple, and I figure it might be a nice thing to do. So what shall we start with? I think we start with, along the theme of Dying Light, I think this one is maybe a horror game. I think it's maybe a first-person horror game. Let's play this. Or in fact, I don't think this is not a first-person horror game. This is like an immersive sim game that is already out, but there is a demo for it. So it's one that I've read quite a lot about. It is called Parapeta. I have not played this before, but I have heard really good things about it, especially if you're a fan of immersive sims like me. Let's just check some things here. Desync can go on. This should all be fine. But it looks like it has a really cool... I don't know about anyone else, but I put FOV up to full, like, automatically. I'm weird like that. Okay, so let's see what this is like. Parapeta. So yeah, this game is already out, but I have read a lot of articles telling me that this game is amazing, and if you like immersive sims like Dishonored, like I do... Oh, we don't actually have as many frames as I thought we might. Oh, that is not the easiest to read. New material today, 21 implants. This, okay. Implants on the newest one seem non-standard. Having issues extracting, going to leave her until later. She has a night vision unit, speed enhancement unit, and some sort of remote reconnaissance drone. Don't seem to be much to scrap otherwise. That's really difficult to read if you're dyslexic like me. I'm sorry if I made that seem like I just can't read, but that was really difficult for me. Okay, I don't actually have as many frames as I want, and I'm a little bit of a stickler for frames, so I'm sorry. 2 seconds, hold on. This thing's on full for that. Anti-aliasing. Is this game? I don't think this game will have DLSS support. That's fine by me. Okay. Should be fine. Whatever. We're doing it live. Journal has been updated. So, where am I? What is this ditch? So yeah, I think anything that I do remember about this game, you are sort of a detective of some kind. You're trying to work out all these different murders maybe, but you have also something I absolutely love is you have this inventory system where you can actually just like fit stuff in, which is really, really cool. So this is the journal. Can I inspect stuff? So if I inspect... Oh, hold on, actually. Is that something I can do? No? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's put that to 1, I guess. Is anyone getting that? That's Is anyone understanding a word of what's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna stop that because I don't think that's helping anyone. Can I... What the hell? Ah! Please climb the ladder. Guys, I don't know about this one. So, do I have to... I actually, like, I don't know how to climb that ladder. Maybe... Stop jumping off of stuff. I am just holding down. Okay, maybe I can just climb up this side and then we'll see. Okay, we managed it. I managed to climb a ladder in a video game. You're welcome. Oh, bloody hell. I was born. Let's go with that. Weren't we all? But why am I here? I don't understand. I just... Well, we get cart in once a week. High prints on pre-war Ogs, you see. Cyborg like you fetches a high price when you're surplus. Idiots never check the pulse backup though, so congrats, you're a lucky woman. And I'm at 10k. I remember a bunker. A bunker, eh? What did it look like? It was somewhere underground. I remember it. I was there. God, the sounds. Not what I asked, but that's interesting. Say, you know... Stop scrolling, please. I think we can help one another out a little bit. See, I've got a problem. Scrapping isn't cheap, and you're a total loss. PSR banned scrapping. Scrapping live ones. On economical grounds. I'm having really a lot of trouble reading this game's fonts. So I can't keep you, but I've met your kind before, the ones with memories. You run after it as soon as you're awake. I happen to have on a commander by the memorial tower, part of a recon that found something under the earth. Help me recoup some of your cost, and I might just throw a few names your way. Can all be easy, listen up. Little planetarium full of punks across the rooftops from here. The Poles want to reopen it for public good. I know for a fact there's only one in that thing, and if it disappeared before the scum get the boot, I'm betting it fetch propagandist price. You get my bulb, I'll get you a train ticket and a name. Okay. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen is probably good. Yeah, let's go with this one. So, as you might have guessed, sort of dystopian, futuristic, cyberpunky kind of setting. I can... Okay, I can become invisible. Equip augmentations by entering your inventory, clicking on the Marie screen or the Marie screen, and drag augs into the selection slot on the wheel to equip. Okay, cool. Let's give you something piece 2, just in case. Give me something silenced. Let's play stealthily. I will take a Mosin. Absolutely. That is not... Mosin and silencer received. Attach silencer in your inventory. Cool, okay. Magazine firearms utilize magazine items, which need to be loaded with loose ammo. Okay, so it is like Tarkov. Good luck out there. Head up through the room just behind me. Cool. I don't need to read the rest of what you're saying. Let's... Okay, so yeah. This is what I mean. This is like the Tarkov inventory. So I am going to put that to 1. I'm just going to keep that in there for now. So this is the camo. So if we put that on... Oh my god. They're on the function buttons. That's going to be interesting. Okay. let's put it on F4 for now, and then we'll put the suppressor on the Mosin. I guess slot that there. And do I have to put that in there? No? That's fine. Okay, so now if I hit 1, it'll bring out the Mosin with the silencer. Okay, yeah, and it's got the 5 button, or the 5 rounds in it. Cool. All right. Look at those iron sights. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Thank you for the upgrades and the weird atmosphere. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. So, oh no, I have to climb a ladder again? That's not good. Moving around in this game is surprisingly difficult. So, can I like pick these up? Is that a thing I can do? Hold F to move crate. There we go. So... oh, that one's... I'd beg your pardon, it is not too heavy. Okay, so I need to pile more up there. Stop. Okay, there's physics things going on. Okay. And if we then grab this, I can't jump while I'm holding it. Can I throw it? Is that a thing? No, I can't. So I guess we're back to jumping at it then? But we can't reach it. Is there another way out? Ah, here we go. Okay, cool. God, the soundscape is just like all-encompassing and just never stops. And that's just back in there. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, watch me miss this jump. Nice, I made it. Okay. Watch the Hunger trailer once. Hunger is... remind me what game that is as well. There are just too many games to keep track of. I don't know what this is, but it's dead. I'll take the saber. Thank you. Let's put that to number 2. Cool. Is this a door? Doesn't look like a door. So, where are we going here? Okay, there's some balconies this way. Okay, where now? Oh, maybe I have to get up there. So these balconies were a pointless little detour. This could this could be an issue. I wonder if Dying Light was made in 2001. Oh, Hunger! Hold on. Hunger looks like a Hunt Showdown rival. And I love Hunt Showdown, so I am kind of interested in that. I am just jumping off this roof right now because I actually don't know where to go. Guys, I'm not doing very well in this demo, I'm not gonna lie. Reload the last save. Where was my last save? At the very beginning? Cool. Oh, this is my recon drone. Interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know, I guess. So, how do I... so I just manually save then? So, let's see if I can climb this ladder any better. I also don't know how I've turned on night vision. I have to say, for a demo, I mean, call me stupid, right? I probably am just not doing this right at all. But like, for a demo for a game, it is not tutorializing very well at all. I surely don't need to have this whole conversation again, right? I do. Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna say it. I'm not vibing with Parapeta. Maybe I need to play this off stream because it's just not the one. Next demo. There we go. Okay. How the hell do I get out of this dialogue so that I can just close the game? Yeah, hunger looks really, really cool. So... Okay, I know what we're going to play next. And I'm actually very excited about it. This is one that I've been... it's one of my most anticipated games of the year. I really hope it's good. I haven't really heard much about how the demo has been received. It's been out for like a week now. So I am gonna grab a controller. Give me 2 seconds. Ooh. Okay. My wires are all tangled. It's not good. Okay. God, I cannot believe how much of a failure Parapeta was. Maybe I was the failure. I probably was. Probably just was not getting it at all, or it's one to not play on the stream, but brightness settings. I know that this is quite a dark game, so I'm gonna bump that up slightly. Show subtitles. Okay. Sage, I only just probably got what you were saying about Dying Light being made in 2001 with that graphic style from Parapeta. Yeah, probably. That's probably accurate. You're onto something there. Sorry that I am awful at picking up what chat is saying. Subtitles, quality high, audio output stereo, combat balanced, yes. Okay, is this controller going to work? That is the question. It's the golden question, because it's one that I'm testing for work. Right now, I'm gonna say it doesn't seem like it's working, and I'm not surprised because this controller has been letting me down in testing. Okay, grabbing another controller. The gameplay section of this stream going so well. Let's grab this guy. And his USB dongle. Okay. There we go. This one lights up, and therefore it is better. Is it working, though? That's the question. Sometimes games can be really weird. That's fine. I have connected another controller. Please recognize it. Sometimes games can be really, really weird in terms of like if you don't have a controller connected from launch, then it just doesn't recognize it when you do connect it. Okay, so anyway, I should probably fill you in on what we're playing. We are going to be playing the demo for Hell Is Us, which is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Yes, okay, it's... Please? See, it's recognizing that I have a controller, but it's not recognizing that the controller is inputting anything. Hold on. Let's try plugging it in. Oh. I know what you're thinking. Hey Duncan, why didn't you have all of this organized before you started stream? Simple question, and I'll give you a simple answer. I am not that organized as a human being. And therefore, when you tune in to one of my live streams, you enter a non-negotiable, non-refundable contract, which tells you, there we go, that you have to put up with me and all of my unorganized quirks. You're welcome. Okay, anyway, let's get into the Hell Is Us demo. Just quick note, you know that this game is a work of fiction. Anything that's similar to anything that you may have experienced in your life, not a thing that you can do about it. You cannot sue the developer, unfortunately. Game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are. Instead, you have to kind of suss it out for yourself. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. So otherwise, everything that I'm not going to do while playing on a live stream. I really hope that doesn't inform my opinion of the game, because like I say, I am really excited for this. It's coming out in, I believe, August or September. The best experience, play Hell Is Us with a controller. Done! We crossed that hurdle. Enable tutorials. Yes, I would like to see some tutorials to have an idea of what's going on. All right. I have heard, the one thing I have heard about this demo is that performance-wise, even on a 50 series graphics card, i.e. a brand new graphics card, it's difficult to run. So, from the trailers and stuff I've seen, our protagonist was born in a country that was torn apart by civil war, but he was sent away to live somewhere else. He has returned to said war-torn country, and he has to try and work out where his family is.
It's still experimental.
Cool.
It's the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction.
This guy looks friendly.
Let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
Hadia, that's the name of the country.
Brick Road.
This guy's seen the Wizard of Oz.
Needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
I don't know if we have any UFC fans in chat, but this guy looks like Ben Askren.
Oh, it seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who were deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me. She told me.
No one's gonna
Never come
explain
back.
that this guy just has a giant chin. Oh, the game has crashed. Okay. We're sorry your game has crashed. Please let us know what where you were and what you were doing in the game. Yeah, sure. I was literally loading into the world after the first cutscene. Shall we try again? Oh boy. Yeah, I had heard. Apparently, even if you're running this game on a 50 series graphics card, it is just not running well. And apparently, the advice from the devs was anyone using a 50 series graphics card who can't run the game should just try choosing lower settings. It's like, oh, good idea. What? I can't launch your game. Okay, so let's try again. I wonder if we have to... Well, I really hope we don't have to watch that cutscene again because it was quite a long cutscene. Okay. Yes, I would like to enable tutorials. No, I would not like to watch the cutscene again. Okay. Everyone cross your fingers. Hey, look at that. I mean, it's rendering in. This doesn't look like how I thought it would look. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, again, it's in development. It's fine. Okay, so clearly this is him coming back into Hadia. Smuggling himself back in. Alright. And we're in. And it's running okay. 62 FPS. That's alright. Ooh. That's... That is not how I thought that would control at all. Oh my god. I really, like, from all of the gameplay and stuff I've seen, I really thought this would control quite heavily and slowly, but it's got free spinning. Good lord. Okay. So, it's never gonna tell us where to go or what to do. So I say we just go exploring. A gold medallion, a large gold cast medallion with 8 figures and a sphere embossed into one side. Database classified entry. Access denied. Okay. Let's observe this. It's an unknown language. I bet if... So I guess there will probably be like a cipher that we can discover later. Or maybe this is like the Hadian language. Then we can work out throughout the game and come back and it's like No Man's Sky, I guess. Who knows? Okay. What else can we do? We can't attack. Down is whatever that medallion is and can do. Cool. I guess I just follow the critical path, and I'm sure it will take us to something. Nice atmosphere so far. From the gameplay I've seen, I thought that the environments would look a little bit better, but I think that's maybe just because it's a demo, so I'm not going to hold that against it. That's okay. It's a work in progress. Okay. Ah, now yes, I have seen this section of, or I've seen bits of this in a gameplay trailer or a gameplay reveal. So this is a save point, I guess. So yeah, the developers of this game have a whole thing about silver platter philosophy. So they basically think that too many games nowadays give everything to the player on a silver platter. They like tell you exactly where to go, what to do, give you waypoints, objective markers, journals, all that kind of stuff. And they really want to give you a game and an experience where you're free of all of that, and you just kind of explore at your own pace in your own direction, but also work everything out by yourself. Can I go in this puddle? Can I spin in the puddle? I can. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I'm taken aback by this because this game clearly wants you to take it really seriously, but your main character, as soon as you can move him, moves like this. Okay, I'm gonna stop it now. All right. Let's head into this bunker and talk to whoever's in here. Hello, old man. Conversations. A conversation is when two people talk to one another. I'm joking. Conversations can be started by with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant to your main objectives are listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Listed on the right-hand side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia. Cool. Wonder who that is. Let's talk, old timer.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Oof, this guy's voice has gravitas.
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Oh. Is he drinking milk? That would make sense. He lives at a milk farm. Yeah, okay.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Oh, poor guy. I guess the graves that we stumbled upon were maybe this guy's family. Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in
That's what I asked.
Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Okay.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes.
Follow the wind
They will
chimes.
lead the way through.
Okay.
I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Cool. So yeah, I guess the idea is as well that you can, if I didn't come in here and talk to this guy, maybe there would have been another way around, who knows, to get that key, but I would have probably, and this is kind of the game design philosophy that the developers are on about, maybe if I was walking through the woods, I would have spotted the wind chimes, and probably I would have been able to follow both them and the noise that they were making, and that can lead you to objectives. That's sort of what they're going for. Let's ask this guy some more questions.
No matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanka blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
I wonder what happened to this guy's head. Okay, cool. I am not going to ask him more questions right now. Okay, can travel there with a vehicle. Nice, good to know. I cannot read that stuff on the thing. That's okay too. I will gather this.
Arlo, Hodis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
So I guess that's one of his sons talking to the others. Okay, let's follow these wind chimes. I guess my question is, though, does he have other cows? Because that one doesn't... I'm not sure that one is producing a high yield of milk right now. Maybe there's... Oh, there's a healthy cow over here. We're all good. We're fine. Can I pet the cow in Hell Is Us? No? Okay, fair enough. Alright. Let's open this up. Yes, I will use the one item that I've been given so far. Thank you. If you're unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, you open the data pad and navigate to the investigation tab. Select investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see specific information they've gathered so far. Cool. So if we do that... Oh, he actually opens a little tablet. That's very cute. It's very practical. Cool. That's all relatively readable. Okay, cool. So it's a bit like... It doesn't give you nothing. It gives you a little bit of something to go off of. So... It's a bit like Outer Wilds, actually. Cool, and you can read up on lore and stuff. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's follow these wind chimes. Ah, yes. Are you hearing those wind chimes? I'm hearing those wind chimes. Look at that. Game design. Okay. I wonder what's off here. Is it worth going off the beaten track, do we think? Do we think we'll find anything? Ah. A scorched bell. A bronze bell marred with scorch marks and natural abrasion. Okay, maybe I can trade that for something. Yeah, so the natural comparison for this in my head is Atomfall, which I've been playing a little bit of as well. Can I climb that thing? Doesn't seem like it. So Atomfall, very similar game design to this in terms of not really giving you stuff on a silver platter, kind of letting you work stuff out on your own. But Atomfall is a first-person shooter, and it's got a lot of... well, it's set in the Lake District, so it's got a lot of, like, British isms in it. A lot of quirks and whatnot. See, I didn't actually think I was following the wind chimes there, but that's fine. I've refound the path. Rediscovered the path. Can I go that way? No. Alright. Yeah, I have missed whatever that shiny thing was over there, but that's okay. Okay. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, here we go. I haven't missed it. I can pick up this shiny thing after all. Small note with the writing of a child. It seems to be a clue of some kind for a treasure hunt found deep in the forest. You dummies won't ever find where I hid the key. You're all too stupid. Arlo can't even read. Four Eyes Gus probably too blind to see the red boulder. And Attis is... Attie's too small to climb all the way up the hill. Okay. So this is maybe something that one of the guys, Ernest's sons, has left behind. Four Eyes Gus probably too blind to see the red boulder. Attie's too small to climb up the hill. Arlo can't even read. Equipable items. Some items for investigations can be equipped. Oh, fun. Okay. So we're maybe on the lookout for a red boulder that's up a hill. Can I really not jump over that? Really? I mean, that's blocked off, so surely that's not our hill. Ah, the hill goes up here. Ooh, does X mark the spot? No, it does not. But the hill continues. See, we are seeing the trail of X's. It's a pile of blue rocks up there. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than red. Interesting. Okay. Still haven't seen the red one yet, but that's okay. I mean, we've seen the blue one. I just don't know how to get up there because I can't jump or climb. But see, I do like this. I do like the sort of... this is just... I'm following leads, you know? And this trail of X's on the trees... Aha! There's the red boulder. This trail of X's, I guess, is probably the thing that's leading us. Or at least until now it seems to. I don't think it's a separate lead. There we go, there's the key. Small rusted metallic key found near the red boulder. Cool. I'm guessing that that's for the gate down by the road. But we will continue following the X's. Ooh. A med kit. That could come in handy. What does it say? Survey report. OMSIF Epsilon 11. Subject. Anomaly imprint 16. Estimated time since anomaly collapsed. 1056 years. Based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with 5th cycle harmonics. Oh yeah, guys. We're just talking about... we were... Actually, it's so funny. We were talking about 5th cycle harmonics not 2 hours ago. And I do think that it is resonant. It's based on resonant topology signatures. So I'm glad we're all in agreement. Actions taken. Following items forwarded to facility ZCO2 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora samples. Okay. You guys getting all of that? Yeah, good. Shall we carry on? I'm so glad that we all, so glad we're all on the same page. A vial of strange substance. It's a strange substance. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, so in all seriousness, I think that note was saying just about nothing. Okay, so we don't have a torch yet, but we do have ambient body glow, which is one of my favorite thing in dark games. This is a code, which I will work out first try from guessing. No, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, okay. That was a shot in the dark. Alright, cool. I guess that we will probably find a code for it. Maybe there was a hidden clue on the page that we read out, but to be honest with you, it sounded like absolute nonsense. So I'm gonna say it's probably not. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. Yeah, okay. So I guess once we know a little bit more of the language, that will probably give us a key as to what the code is for that door. So maybe that's like a later game thing. God, these woods are very well designed in that I just want to go through every gap in the trees that I find. How do I get back to... Ah, here we go. Here's the... Okay, fine. The drop down. Whatever. I will unlock this. Oh, okay, cool. So this is actually not the key for the gate. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Cool. A bracelet of ecstasy. Wanton destruction. Ooh. Does that symbol mean ecstasy? Or is that just a thing? While grievously wounded, reduced stamina of all actions. Cool. Alright. We have solved that mystery. So can I really not climb anything? It seems like a game that you should be able to climb or at least jump in. I can't really do anything. I guess there's probably a combat tutorial coming up. I do want to go back up the way to that hill and see if there's anything else up the way. There probably isn't. But I don't want to leave any stones unturned in the Hell Is Us demo. Besides the dialogue options that I skipped earlier on. That we're going to forget all about that and forget that I said it. Okay. What way was it? I think it was this way. I don't think there will be anything. Yeah, just a bunch of blocked off paths that I guess maybe in the full game might not be blocked off. Maybe they will be. This is the starter area after all. But for now, we will head back down to that gate or that door and see if we can find anything. So, something that I'm really curious, have I gone the wrong way? I think I have. So something I'm really curious about with this game. because people saw the trailer for it and they were immediately like, oh, it's just another Souls-like. And I was like, cool, if it's a Souls-like, I'm not really interested because I don't really enjoy that many Souls-like games. But the developers have said that this is not a Souls-like, which gets a big tick for me. I like that it's not a Souls-like. So I am interested to see how the combat plays because it definitely looks... Who's heavy breathing? Who's doing that? Oh, it's maybe my character, in fairness. I have been making him run. Oh, no, wait. There's a guy. Hello, friend.
You found me.
I did.
Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Yep, I sure did. Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
I feel that.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho.
Shit. The one that's dead lying in the dirt over there. Cool.
I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here.
Oh.
We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
See, that is exactly what I'm talking about with the lead tracking and everything. We followed those X's on the trees, and I did wonder if they were for something else because they didn't really line up with the rest of the treasure trail we were on. And that did lead us to the med kit, which we now have. The question is, do we use or do we give the med kit to the person? I guess we don't, because I already have the med kit. And it's not giving us the option. Maybe if we trade with him, I can trade him for something. Or I can just give it to him. Yeah, okay.
You got the med kit. Okay, you see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ooh. Ancient mechanism. An old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Sinedra. That is what they've been saying. Sinedra Forest. Given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Cool. Ooh, okay, so that's one of the symbols we saw on that door earlier on. There is a compass. So he said to climb to the top of that ladder. That isn't actually a red poncho, so that maybe isn't the guy he was talking about. Can we open this gate? No. I'm guessing. Excuse me. I'm guessing that we need the APC to go through that gate and follow the road. It would stand to reason that that's what we need to do. I wonder if that guy gets better and maybe recovers his vision now that we've given him that med kit, because it would be pretty awkward if he realized who he was talking to wasn't one of his fellow agents. All right. We have climbed to the top of the ladder. There is... It looks like a pickaxe engraved on the stone. That is not a squeeze through. I'm gonna keep observing this unknown language thing until I just understand it and learn the language through immersion. Maybe we'll unlock like a cipher or something. Aha! Pickaxe, and what looks like an eye? Okay, can we touch these? Oh, I have to turn them. Ah, okay, mate. Hold on. Maybe I missed something. Oh, no. Ah, I see. So it goes flame thingy, eye, and then the pickaxe. So it goes flame thingy, eye, pickaxe. I like it. Feels satisfying and fair. It's good. It's good game design. It's communicative enough. Those are very unclear. I wonder if it's the sort of game, a bit like Blueprints, where you really benefit from actually taking notes and kind of developing your own little cipher for what the symbols mean. But then again, it's I don't know, it's very early in the game to like be expecting people to understand that. But then also, I don't know, it could be like Returnal in that you just it's like that from the off and you'll just come up with stuff eventually. Ah, I don't have the APC key yet. This guy got anything new to say?
I knew you'd figure it out.
Yeah.
Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay. What do you have to say about Hidea?
I've been to some fucked up places around the world. But this place?
I am just calling it Hidea now, by the way, not Hidea.
I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
Cool, okay. Do you know, I haven't gone in and messed with any settings because obviously I'm a little bit worried that the game is just going to crash. Is it? Why is it playing in 1080? That's maybe why it looks so bad. That's all fine. It's on high settings. So it crashed in 1080p. That's a little bit worrying. On FPS, it's going to be that. Brightness, we've already calibrated. Let's put this on quality just to be safe. Yes, I do want to apply them. Cool. Hopefully the game will look better now. I am going to bump up the sensitivity a bit. And is there any way to off that screen shake? Because that was a lot. HUD is dynamic, vibration, camera shake we want off. Motion blur we also want minimal. That's fine. Okay, cool. And now we're getting much higher frames. That's better. Although one thing, I do want that up. So it's like probably. Bloody hell. Sorry if this is causing issues, folks. I need to be able to see things. So let's go with borderless. Yes. Hopefully that'll... oh, there we go. Okay, that's what we want. That's better. Apologies about that. I think it is now back to 1080p though. That's weird. I guess that's just a quirky demo thing. Okay. So we are looking for their commander guy, who, yes, I'm aware, who apparently was wearing a red poncho. Right, let's see if this is a nonsensical note as well. Underground site Lambda 2. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken. Successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry to site. Preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers. Collection of catalog of items, list below. Installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to facilities ZCO2 for further analysis. Dust samples from each chamber. Drone imaging sweep. 4 times iron tools for historical analysis. Iron shackles. 5 teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned. Unseal the next doorway in the morning of Jan 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. Well, well, well. This seems like a very exciting little cave. Alright. I wonder if I'll get a weapon soon. That is not a red poncho. That is not a red poncho. This is a cutscene. Oh look, that must be the entity.
You okay? Hey!
Creepy.
Fuck.
Did he always have a gun?
What the fuck? Shit.
I don't want to throw that away. Did this guy seriously drop into his, like a country that's torn by civil war? Very loud. And only bring like 6 bullets. Oh, I love games that do this. There's a thing in Mega Man X whereby at the start of the game you get kind of shat upon by a really difficult boss, and then it shows you basically what you're going to become. Like, it shows you a different character who's really powered up and makes absolute mincemeat of the boss that killed you. And it's like a really cool, these abilities are what you're going to get if you keep playing the game. And that's what this is doing. It's showing you like all these cool sword strikes and that drone thing, which is in a lot of the gameplay trailers and stuff. And it's like, cool. I want to be able to do all of that stuff. Right now, I'm just a guy in a hat.
Fuck.
Oh no. She still got killed. Oh, maybe she didn't. I think she's okay. Oh, no, she's not looking too hot. Yeah, okay. Well, she did a good run. Credit to her. Better than I did. Can I just... If I've just done that whole spiel about how later on in the game you can like have all these skills and abilities, he has totally just picked up the poncho, the drone, and the sword, so now he is just that character. Okay, so not exactly like Mega Man X. Okay, now it's just my turn to whack a weird entity with a sword. That's fine. Alright. Lock on with R. That's the dodge. Okay, this feels quite responsive. It's a little bit soulsy, but I tell you what, it's nice. that. Okay, stamina is stamina. Exhaustion. More danger. Cool. Oof. Bloody hell. Oh, I am exhausted. I see. Oh, see, I thought the white bar was my stamina. I should probably pay more attention to tutorials. Cool. All right. I like that it's not shoulder buttons to attack stuff. That would feel quite Soulsy. Whereas this, that was the X button, or square if you're playing on PlayStation. Cool. I've got a sword and a poncho. And a drone. All right. I also love this. This was also in the first gameplay reveal. And the developer was like, this is from later in the game. I'm like, no, it's not. It's from like 2 minutes into the future of the game. So I need to find the code for this door, which will probably be somewhere on the walls. Let's go and have a look. Anything? That's not a door. This is... yeah, this is the way that I came. I like that save noise. That's fun. I'm guessing it's probably not here, the code. I think it's maybe further on and I have to come back to it. I certainly didn't see anything when we were on the way in here. Yeah, I reckon it's probably this way. Aha! We do have a flashlight. I was about to say, it is getting into a pretty dark area for us to not have a flashlight. Ambient body glow only takes us so far. Oh, nice! Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The drone... First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Cool. That is... a lot less complicated than I thought it was. I thought we were going to have to like decode an entire language, which admittedly, thinking about it now, would have been a little bit insane. Okay. Ooh. A first aid kit. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's quite Souls-like. That's okay by me. Right, endurance system. I'm guessing this is health stamina represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. The green bar? I thought that was stamina. Oh, right. No, yeah. Health and stamina represented by the green bar. Maximum health, total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. Right. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina actions available, right, or available for actions. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If your health reaches 0, you're defeated. That makes sense. Right. So... okay. I have to say, combat feels pretty okay, actually. It's good. It feels quite light and responsive compared to a lot of Souls-like combat systems, which is quite nice. I liked it. It also seems like there's special moves that you can do. It brought up like a little weapon wheel there. So this plaque says, then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Ah, right. This is giving us the clues for the thing. So it goes tower, and then it goes... twin-headed serpent. Okay, so tower, two-headed snake. And then there will be one more clue left on that wall there. So yeah, see, it's bringing up our... oh, cool. I can get my drone to attack stuff. Nice. Or like blind it, I guess. It didn't really attack there. Okay, so tower, snake, fire. Awesome. Isn't this fun? Isn't it nice to feel like a game is showing that you're intelligent for a change instead of just giving you the answers? That's quite nice, isn't it? Okay. So, see, the question is, what order is it going to be? Okay, so actually, yeah. So it'll be the tower, the snake, and then the fire. Right? Right? Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's tower first, then snake, then the fire. Yes. And there is, yeah, there's the riddle that we've just solved. Cool. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent Tear, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted onto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalara fields. Or Himalara fields. This game has a little bit of the Dune effect to it, whereby it's dropping a lot of world terms and names very quickly and expecting you to just pick them up. Perform a sidestep. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I've been doing that already. I'm a dynamite dodger in video games. Okay. Not so great at parrying, but that's okay. We're getting better at that thanks to Clair Obscur, which I am playing at the moment. Okay. Ah, a ladder. See, this is how ladders should be in video games. Shouldn't be like Parapeta earlier on, which we're not going to talk about. We're just not going to talk about Parapeta because it didn't go well. And that's a real shame. I'm filled with... Hold on, what is this? Journal. Prison guard. Preserved journal belonging to a guard stationed at some kind of prisoner holding facility found in the underground ruins of the forest. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Wow. Their stench is unbearable. This person seems like a bit of a racist. Excuse me. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Cetheris requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Okay, cool. So there was clearly some fucked up medieval religion going on here when, what was it, like 937 or something? The other note said it was closed until, or closed since. What have I got? A limbic capacitor. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Cool. Alright. Sure that'll come in handy. Alright. Where shall we go now? Oh, there's another ladder over there. I wonder if there is a way to sheath my weapon, because that is a thing that I love doing in video games. Okay, remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Right. What? Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Damage absorption 5% endurance bonus. Alright. Let's actually take a look at the datapad because we haven't in a while. So inventory. Maybe it's the loadout. Yeah, okay. No. Add glyphs. Oh, well they're locked. How do I... Okay, maybe you have to unlock. Yeah, you have to upgrade the weapon. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hello. Ah, please, camera. Oh no. Sorry about that. Camera got stuck in the wall, folks. Ooh, looks spoopy down there. Is there anything else I haven't picked up? I don't think it really matters because anything that I am picking up I can't actually use yet. Healing Pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. These particles represent a window of opportunity to perform the Healing Pulse ability. RB is the Healing Pulse, okay? This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to the percentage of damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. Right. That is a great sentence. The particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by Healing Pulse. That's a very cool mechanic. In theory. So if I go like this... So if I go... Oh, I need to remember my buttons here. Oh! Okay. That's quite cool. That's a bit like in Returnal when you do the successful reload thing, except it's with damage. That's quite clever. I like that. I want to say that's quite original too. I don't remember really seeing that before. Maybe I'm wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's quite a clever little mechanic. Hold to initiate a charged attack. Well, we have to test that. Oh, I like it. See, I waited too long for my thing there. Nice. That's also a really satisfying mechanic to use. Well done, game developers. Very clever. Another limbic capacitor. Thank goodness. Just in case I use my other one for stuff and things. Distract ability. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, use your drone's distract ability. We've already done that. RT inside the drone. Duration ability has run its course. You activate the ability again. Cool. Lovely. Oh, wait. It's the wrong one. Ow. 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 Oh, that was cool. Alright, I really messed up all of my heal things there, but hey, at least my drone was doing things. Oh, cool. I would quite like to use those. Equip second weapon. Yes, please. Oh, so maybe there aren't special moves. Maybe... Cool. Maybe they're just... Oh, no. No, they are special moves. Oh, switch weapon. Oh, sheath weapon and unsheath weapon is down on the D-pad. Right, cool. Oh, cool. All right. This looks like it could be quite an interesting combat system then, if there's lots of different weapons and whatnot. Whoa, I like that. I'm still sucking slightly, but that's cool. I like that strong move. Okay. I doubt the heirloom necklace will do anything. Yeah. Probably a key that I need to find. Oh, I'm hearing growls. That can't be good. I like the combat. I must say, that is a really clever healing mechanic, and it rewards you for dodging. Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the goal of the gowl clad in so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. Cool. All right. I mean, it's not cool. It's highly xenophobic, but, you know. I mean, I'm just glad to be here, really. Oh, hold on. I need to use my drone's ability. No, please. I'm begging you. Leave me alone. Distract him, drone. Go. Cool. I missed a really big healing opportunity there. That would have like taken me back to full health, I think. Okay, so if I go like this, then I sheath my weapon. Cool. Oh god, I've literally just used my ability. Maybe docking the drone makes it charge quicker. Are they really not gonna... Are you not allowed out of that room? I love the healing mechanic. That's so clever. Awesome. That's really satisfying combat mechanic. And just like the rhythm of combat is really nice. Radiant sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head. Right, that looks like it probably fits in that wall we found. Found in the underground ruins. Yep, cool. So yeah, I reckon that probably goes in that wall back there, but I think we probably need another one. Because there were two little wall panels to try and work out. Interactable elements can not be used in combat. Oh my god, look at that! That thing's amazing! It's like it's got little high heels on! Those are probably really sharp. They could probably hurt me. Oh, look at it move. That's awesome. He's angry. Ow. Is there a block button? Did I miss that or no? I keep missing really easy heals right at the end of a fight. What does this say? Probably more xenophobic things, I'd imagine. His gaze shines upon our queen. No, that's not actually too bad. Oh, it's their leader guy. So, let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Okay, so clearly they were being not very nice from the off. Oh, there's quite a long one to read. This is a letter about superstition from this culture that we've been reading, or that we've been reading about. Unsent letter from a soldier to their brother. Found in the trenches. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? This unit's been camping out in Sinedra after our big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? That's probably something that could come into the game later on. We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you. Yeah, heritage crimes are heritage crimes. Bad. A drone bypass. Reduce the drone's active cooldowns. And a note. There we go. So, deployment order. So this game, I think, is set in 93, I would imagine. Set region objective. Multiple suspected SSE. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's the entities we've been fighting. I would guess it maybe is, or it's whatever thing they're at war with. Whatever country they're at war with. Standard Protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies. Investigate origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalog relevant materials. And the key to the APC. Nice! I do kind of want to go back to that door and see if that goat's head thing we found fits in the door. Just before we... I don't actually know how long the demo is. Oh, wait, that's a shame. I don't think I can go back. I think it closed that gate on me. That's a shame. Ah, well. I have to say, the rain effect could be a little bit better. As rain in video games go, which we all know, I know a lot about, it's not really 3D rain. It's actually just a filter over the top of the screen. I mean, yes, you are seeing these little droplets down on the ground next to the character, but that rain, I mean, there's rain deeper in the environment, but I think that's because it's dripping off the bridge. What we're actually seeing, that rain, that screen of rain, is just like between us and the character, and everything else that we're seeing. It's just like a little filter that they put on sometimes to kind of skirt around actually putting resource-heavy rain droplets everywhere in the world. You notice these things if, like me, you spend months working on a video about rain in video games. Ooh, that one's got red on it. Oh, a basic meal. Instantly recover stamina and reduce stamina costs temporarily, and a basic medkit. Cool, that makes it seem like we're about to head into a boss fight, especially when there's a little save button there. Was there anything else this way? No, it was blocked off. Cool. Let's see how challenging this gets then. Linked enemies. You'll often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as the limbic entity and is made up of Hollow Walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and a haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker with, or the human, right. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Right, cool. reducing the haze's health to 0, cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. Right. It's interesting to me that, I mean, I know I turn tutorials on, but it's like the whole silver platter game design philosophy. I don't know, maybe it's difficult. They wouldn't want to just leave people to find this out for themselves, but in this state, Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return into a state of invulnerability and the haze will... Yeah, cool. Cool. Oh, it just used up my charged thing. Ow. 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 Okay, it's kind of cracked. I need to remember to heal as well. Oh, no, I'm dead. Alright, cool, I get it. Oh no, that guy's face. The chin guy. Oh wow, yeah, that's very much like Okay, let's try this again. Please, can I dodge out the way? No? Ah! Oh my god. I'm exhausted. Please leave me alone for a second. Oh my god. Okay, I am gonna try and work out how to put the meal and the stamina thing on my hotkeys, because I don't know how that works right now. So inventory. Here we go. Consumables. Inspect item. How do I... It must be in the loadout screen, surely. Yeah, here we go. So... I don't know. Okay, right. That's the compass. I have 7 medkits. Okay. And one of these as well. Instant game window. Okay. We'll equip that as well. Select equipment slot. Right, no, yeah, I've done that. Okay, so how do I... Oh no, I'm exhausted. Right when he's weak as well. Damn, that's really difficult. I need to have my carrots then when... Oh, I've had them now. Okay, I only had 2 to begin with. Ow. Why am I not locked on? Oh! There we go. Nailed it. That was a really fun little fight. That's I think, honestly, I know I said it earlier when we were in the cave. Combat feels really satisfying and responsive. And even in those challenging fights like that one was, I mean, it was a little bit more challenging. It's probably not anything on how challenging it can get. But I really like that that felt fair and that there's very clear systems in place and that it does explain them, actually. Because I think a lot of the time, because of Dark Souls and how it's really challenging... Oh, my goodness me. I think a lot of the time, combat stuff in games just is difficult, and it goes unexplained, and that makes it kind of unfair sometimes. Whereas in this, it's like, no, we're going to make our game challenging, but we are going to explain to you how you can overcome the challenges. Oh, I am low on health. I should probably pop one of these. Ow. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. All right. There's another one over there. I'm not actually sure if this is the way I was supposed to go. I'm guessing because of all the enemies, it probably is the way I'm supposed to go. Does that mean I've missed anything over here? I really thought this was a little optional area. Are we not supposed to go up this way, or is it just all one big area? I think it might all just be one big area. That's fine. Maybe you can actually skip. Oh, there's the other ram head thing. Cool. Ram head. Yeah. I think that site that it mentions in that note is where we were before. We can find out. Oh, so... Oh, yeah. So that's the APC. So this now, it just isn't blocked off. Alright. Well, let's have some fun with the other enemies. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the one that we fought already. I don't know if I can be bothered with doing that again. I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong, and I would do it again. I'm just thinking in terms of time. I kind of want to see what the APC is all about, so we might just go do that. Awesome. And you can still hear the wind chimes. Very nice. Alright. Oh no, this guy's dead. No. Poor guy. Oh, an advanced medkit. Cool. Cool. Are we moving, or am I just... Okay. So, can I do anything else? Ah, navigation computer. Okay, we are going to the marshes. So I'm guessing this APC is maybe just how we get around the world and move from area to area. I'm slightly surprised that's not the end of the demo, actually. That's quite a generous... I don't know how long I've been playing, but...
Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
That is a proper vehicle, isn't it? Nice. Man, it looks like this is quite a generous chunk of game to play for the demo. If it's opening us into a separate area. Looks like a whole thing down there. All right. Well, I think we have had a pretty great stream. I think we will probably use that as a natural stopping point. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been nice to stream again. I have been meaning to get back into doing it. I really enjoy streaming, so I want to try and make more of a thing of it. I want to do it more often. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you've stuck around and you were watching my Dying Light gameplay reaction, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Hell Is Us as well. Sorry about Parapeta. Sorry that didn't go so well. Maybe I need to revisit that when I'm not streaming and try and work it out. It was just a little bit hard to grasp. But this has been a lot of fun. Let's hold on a second. Let me put some links in the chat here. Before we sign off, you can... Yeah, let's do that. So... That is the brightest screen on Earth. So... How do I... There we go. So, if you would like to watch my video about Dying Light, you can. It should come up. Nightbot should pop a link in there. Hopefully. I swear I made a command for it. Maybe I don't use caps. Maybe that's a problem. Hold on. Dying Light. Maybe Nightbot's gone to sleep. Who knows? I mean, Nightbot was working earlier on. Oh, there you go. There you go. So that is my video about Dying Light. You can also watch my most recent video, which is about Supermarket Together. It is a very funny video. Lots of fun gameplay clips to enjoy in it with me and my friend Ollie. I would recommend that you watch it. I'm a little bit biased, but I enjoyed making it. And it's a bit less serious than a lot of the ones that I have made in the last year. So those are two videos
Should
to watch.
we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Thank you very much for the follow, Steely Boy 91. I very much appreciate that, and Abby as well, and Shingles. Do you know what? I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so the notifications have been a little bit funky. So if you've subscribed an hour ago, I'm so sorry for missing it. But yeah, thank you very much for the follows. I very much appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for sticking around. If you've been putting messages in the chat in Twitch, maybe I just haven't been seeing it. I don't think you have. I'm not seeing it on my chat window, but nonetheless, thank you for tuning in and thank you for following. If you want to join the Discord, you can. The link is in the chat, but it'll pop up there in a second as well. I will try and stream again soon. I don't want to be too certain with when, and I don't want to like say a time and then I'll miss it. But I do want to get back into streaming more often because I really do enjoy it and I don't do it enough. So I will probably have a new video announcement soon. So check out the Discord server if you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm working on. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the videos, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. You'll get notified when I upload stuff. Maybe I will do a supermarket together video or live stream soon with Ollie. If you join the Discord, we'll maybe arrange that you can also join in on that stream and it could be fun. I should stream every night. For 6 to 10 hours. I would love to stream as a day job. That would be great fun. Bro, I do watch Hunt streamers who do that. 6 to 10 hours a day of just playing Hunt live. And I'm like, I kind of wish I could do that for a job. 12 hours for special occasions. Well, I have done 2 24-hour streams. Maybe I need to do another charity stream for 24 hours, Angus. Maybe I do. I hope you've enjoyed your evening. Thank you for tuning in if you are tuning in, or if you've been lurking, I appreciate you. I know that Lids came in earlier and said that she's been lurking. Anyone else who's been lurking for the evening, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think of what else I can plug while I have people here. Yeah, like I say, I will have a new video announcement very soon. I have like 2 or 3 ideas that I'm working on and developing at the moment for new videos. I just need to work out what's going to be the most timely and what's going to be the first one that I tackle. Yeah, we'll work it out. But any and all news, it'll be in the Discord server. So join there if you want to keep up to date with everything. Yeah, I think that will do. I have had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining and tuning in. Anyone who's chatted or just lurked around, I really appreciate it. Anyone who's followed on Twitch, you are amazing. I don't usually stream on Twitch. I mainly focus on the YouTube stuff, so I'm really sorry if I've been ignoring you over on Twitch. But yeah, that should just about do it. I hope you all have lovely evenings. I hope you all have even better next weeks ahead. And I will see you very soon. I will stream again soon, I promise. Much love. Take care. And I'll catch you soon.